Hello Year 3, you have done it. You have got to the end of a very tricky half term. Nobody expected us to need to stay at home and not be able to come to school this half term. So you have done so well in adapting to your new learning environment and the new way of learning. We couldn't have asked for a better group of children to have reacted the way you have done and have produced such fantastic work. So well done you. Now we've come to Friday, and as promised, Friday is a different day because we aren't going on our usual spelling and literacy and maths. We're going off topic today, off curricula, and we are going to do some activities. Activities that I'm sure you all love to do. Maybe you will try an activity that you haven't done before, and it will be a nice way to just wind down and enjoy ourselves on our very last day of home learning. Now, you don't have a daily timetable today. I've popped on a little grid that has loads of different activities on it, so you can choose today what you'd like to do. So I've got my laptop behind me to help me remember them all, so if you see me looking up, that's what I'm looking at. You have got a maker hour, a genius hour, a reading hour, a fitness hour, and a service hour. And each of those hours have loads of different activities in, and you can choose which one you would like to do. If there's one that you really want to do and it's not actually on the grid, then you can do that as well. Okay, so you've got free reign today. But it has to be something to do with that. So in reading hour, it has to be something to do with reading. So the maker hour, then our first hour, it says to you could build the tallest tower, you can build a den in your house or your garden, you can make a boat to float in your bath. Wow, you've got to pick the right materials that will work as a boat for that. So using some science knowledge. Create a large piece of art, make a sock puppet, make your own healthy lunch, or you can make dinner. Paint a pebble, that would be quite nice. You go on a hunt for a pebble and you can paint a pebble. Draw a picture in a cereal box and cut it to make a jigsaw, so you can make your own jigsaw puzzles. Create a board game to play with your family, or bake and create a cake. Well, bake and decorate a cake, which you can do with me because I have put on 2 videos. I put a video of me making some Valentine's Day cupcakes and a video of me making a banana bread. So if you have the ingredients for that and would like to join along, you can join and bake along with me. So the next hour is Genius Hour. So you can play memory games or practice some spelling if you want to, or learn a magic trick, or write a song, write a story. Learn some words in another language. I know some of you really enjoy doing your French, so perhaps you might want to practice some more and learn more of that. You can learn some sign language. The British Sign Language website is a really good way of learning some of that. You can draw a lovely picture, you can learn how to juggle, you can learn to tie a tie, and you can practice a musical instrument if you've got any at home. Now, I really wanted to join along with this because I saw these activities and thought, wow, I really want to do some of those, hence why I've baked a banana bread and some Valentine's Day cupcakes with you. And Mr. Kellum said, I bet you can't learn how to juggle in a week. So I thought, I will take on that challenge, and each day this week in between filming your videos I have been practicing how to juggle, and you can take a look yourself. Managed to learn how to juggle. I'm definitely not the best juggler and I am still learning, but I have managed it and I have learned a new skill. At the start of the week I thought, oh gosh, I'm not going to be able to do this. This is really tricky, but I persevered and kept trying, and now I have learned a new skill, and that's something you can do today, because if you keep trying and you keep practicing, you can achieve anything. So remember and bear that in mind for today's activities. So if you could learn to juggle along with me, I'll be really impressed. The next hour is a reading hour, so you can read your favourite book, or you can read a book you've never read before, or you can read a book on Chaucer Tube, or you can read a poem, you can read to somebody, so perhaps somebody in your family, and you can even do some illustrations from something in a book. Perhaps you're reading a book that doesn't have very many pictures and you'd like to draw some pictures that go alongside that book. You can even do that in our reading hour. The next hour is a fitness hour. I have put a video of Darcy Bustle doing a dance video. You might know her as she was a Strictly judge. And I've put a video of Marcus Rashford doing a PE lesson. Now, we all know Marcus Rashford. We've learned about him already this week. So if you want to have a look at those and follow along in your fitness hour, go ahead. If you don't want to be looking at a screen and want to do your own thing, you can also do that. So perhaps it says, have a disco with your family. Oh, that sounds good. Turn your living room or your bedroom into a disco. Have a little party with your family. That sounds incredible. You could go on a walk, you can make an obstacle, you could do a fitness workout with like a Joe Wicks one, or you could even make your own. You can do loads of steps. You can touch every wall in your house, which is a really good challenge. I've seen some people do that. I wonder how quick you can do that. You can throw and catch a ball. Perhaps you can play catch with one of your relatives. And there are so many things you can do. Do your favourite things to do, or do a new thing that you haven't done in a while. Perhaps you haven't done a fitness workout this lockdown, so you could do that. And finally, and I feel like this is the most important one, it's service hour. So you can draw a picture for somebody, call a family member that you haven't spoke to in a while. Perhaps you haven't spoke to your grandma or your grandpa or your cousins or your uncles or your aunties or anybody in a while. Or maybe even a friend. So you can do that. You can write a card for somebody, or you can help your parents. Now, your parents have been absolutely amazing over the past 6 weeks. They didn't know that you would have to be at home, and they didn't expect to have to teach you and help with your learning at home either. Whenever you found anything tricky, your parents have been there to help you out. They have been there to answer our phone calls, to email us in your work, and to be the person that you speak to about these things, because in classrooms you'd usually have your classmates or your teachers, and this time around you've only had your parents. So I think this is your chance to say thank you to them for doing such an amazing job for you. So you could help them out around the house, do some housework, tidy your bedroom or tidy another room in the house, or you can even write them a thank you card. A really pretty thank you card with a really special message to show them how much you appreciate everything they have done to help you with your learning over the past 6 weeks, because I think that would be really nice. So that is it for today. Once again, I'm not putting up a daily timetable because you can choose to do a different thing out of these hours. Remember, you don't have to do every single thing on that grid. Just choose one activity per hour to have a go at. A really creative, fun day ahead, and a really lovely way to end a really tough half term. So yes, we just want to say, as teachers, thank you so much for engaging with all your learning, for sending in your work, for always making us smile, for sending us in some lovely messages some days. We really do appreciate it, and we are really pleased to be the teachers of such amazing children. And to your parents, we are so grateful for everything you have done. You've made this really easy for us, or easier than we ever thought it could have been, because you have been so great and doing the learning at home with your children. So thank you so much. Today, send in anything you would like to do. A picture of you doing one of the activities, a video of you doing one of the activities, or a picture of something you have created. We would love to see them. Okay then, well, this is goodbye from me, and I hope you have a super half term, relaxing and having lots and lots of fun, and I will see you next term.